Hi there. I'm the Reverend Breen Sipes with Deep Roots Confirmation and Good God Ideas, and I'm here today to teach you how to pray using some pray dough or just dough. First thing you need to do is to get some dough. You can get regular clay, you could get Play-Doh or Crayola dough, or you could even make some of your own dough. All that matters is that it's soft enough to work with and that it feels good in your hands. So as we learn how to pray this kind of prayer, I want to remind you, you do not have to be an artist to do this kind of prayer. You don't have to be an amazing sculptor. The whole point is the process of it. And if what you do turns out beautiful, great. If what you do seems less than perfect, know that your prayers are still perfectly heard. As we begin our prayer, we do it the same way every single time. We light a candle to create a holy space for our prayer. And then we begin with praise. I think sometimes our dough is hard, so it needs to be worked to kind of get it soft enough to make into different shapes. And so as we just work that clay, start to soften it up, we could use words like, "You are the potter, I am the clay, I am the work of your hands." And that comes to us from Isaiah 64. So now that we have praised God and gotten our dough really soft, the next is to pray confession. So we form our dough into a long snake and we work it until we get it into the shape of a cross. And as we do so, we pray confession. We say what we are sorry for and what we need God's forgiveness for. Once we have prayed our confession and made it into our cross, then we can turn it back into a ball again and work on petition, which is praying for ourselves. I like to form it into a disc, so it's like a face. And then I add a couple little balls to make eyes, and then I consider, how do I feel today? What is it that I need from God today? And as I work, I choose what my facial expression might be. So today I'm feeling pretty good. So I've got a little happy face there. But it can be whatever you need it to be. The next is to form it back into a ball and then take some time for intercession, praying for others or for situations in the world that need God's prayer. I usually end up, as I pray, forming it into kind of a stick figure as another person that I'm praying for. But you pray as you work, and then just about as you're putting the finishing touches on, you should be done with each type of prayer. So here's my little stick figure. Once I've prayed for others, then it's always good to end with a word of thanksgiving. And I like to use a sunshine kind of idea for my Thanksgiving. So I start with a smaller disc. And then I make a snake out of the other half. And I try to come up with 10 Thanksgivings. So I split this into 10 pieces, little pieces. And as I think of those 10 things, I add it to my sunshine until I have kind of a sunshine like that. I'd need 5 more to make it 10, but you get the idea. And then because this is a prayer that is now finished, I once again will work it back into a ball. Thanking God for this time of prayer, thanking God for the ability and praising God for the ability to communicate. And then I put it back into my container so it's ready for my next time. I pray that this creative prayer practice might help you to better communicate with and listen to God. Thank you.